Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
A storm is coming.
Long with your hating ass.
Just like everybody say, nigga.
Just looking at her. It ain't my fault these bitches mad though. It ain't my fault that where the cat go. Get out your feeling, get a bag, oh. Walk Ninja Venture, clear the tail, oh. I bought the Bentley just to shit on all these bitches. I bought the rate just to give it to my nigga. I came from nothing, finally made it to the million. Yeah, I'll tell you. Stacked and wrestled to the city. Yeah. It ain't my fault, your hoe won't fuck around with a real one. Yeah. Now she hate lane, she tried me out, she know the difference. Yeah. My boy with Johnny passed around on Sky the Pimp. Yeah. No MTV, but she won't see just how I'm living. Yeah. Nigga, mind your business. Y'all won't tell you about who I'm hitting. Yeah. Just had a son. Yeah. Put the other one on her titty. Yeah. Two step like did it. Yeah. Got a project, bitch, did it. Yeah. She know I get it. Yeah. Get a box with Hello Kitty. Murder be the code, so death is snitches. She came with it, so I kept the digits. The relationship we got, one told you I dig it. Tell her the court, see I murder your bro, it ain't no limit. It ain't my fault these bitches mad though. It ain't my fault that where the cat go. Get out your feeling, get a bag, oh. Walk Ninja Venture, clear the tail, oh. I bought the Bentley just to shit on all these bitches. I bought the rate just to give it to my nigga. I came from nothing, finally made it to the million. Stacked and wrestled to the city.
It ain't my motherfucking fault that my wrist talk, even in the bitch dog. Soft bad mood, it ain't my fault that I stick talk. Niggas mad I'm on, but I get my hustle off the click out. Blame it on the blues while I'm always in the bitch mouth. Bentley truck, what the fuck? It ain't my fault, I'm a street nigga. These niggas be telling my name and shouting my game. Feel talking to a bitch who I fuck on the first night, nigga. It ain't my fault that your money ain't right, nigga. It ain't my fault. You don't smoke how we smoke, nigga. It ain't my fault. You don't drink how we drink, nigga. It ain't my fault. You ain't real like we real, nigga. It ain't my fault. You don't kill how we kill, nigga. It ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault these bitches mad though. It ain't my fault that where the cat go. Get out your feeling, get a bag, oh. Walk Ninja Venture, clear the tail, oh. I bought the Bentley just to shit on all these bitches. I bought the rate just to give it to my nigga. I came from nothing, finally made it to the million. Stacked and wrestled to the city.
Yeah. Young Dro, yeah. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Yeah.
Shit. They back in the city, got game in the city. I don't think you niggas really hear me. Got a fly ass nigga dance with me. None of you hoes ain't really fucking with me. Some other niggas in the city real gritty. I'm stuck in my paper and minding my business. But I stand on that real shit. I make a bitch for some food clip. Pull up on me, you might get shot. I be the one saying fuck the cops. Bitch, do I look like an ox? So I'm checking your spot just like the cops. I heard you was fucking with the ops. Played on my time, you might be shot. Told y'all niggas that I run the stop, but you run your mouth just like a clock. Bitch, who you talking to? I'll beat your ass like your mama do. I roll up in your spot, what you wanna do? Lightning bolt, who's loving you? I got so much shit that I wanna do. But when it's my time, no one coming through. And I'ma get mine, and then I'm through. I'm busting in everything coming through. I get off my shot. I didn't hit the block. I'm looking for odds. I'm chasing that Glock. Yo, when this gon' stop? I'm always on top. Ain't never gon' stop. Yo, I can't be stopped. I'm riding this beat. I put him to sleep. Yo, this shit get deep. Yo, I never sleep. You won't get no peace. Fucking with me. And I play this beat. Yeah, shit. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Yeah. Gang shit.
All I dream is burn. If you get caught outside, then you gon' get burned. Niggas say the word and we gon' burn. We gon' burn. We gon' burn. Bloody nightmares, all I dream is burn. If you get caught outside, then you gon' get burned. Niggas say the word and we gon' burn. We gon' burn. We gon' burn.
Fuck is you on? Fuck as you niggas is on. We kicking the door, we busting the floor, we getting your family gone. Blood in the air, I'm smelling it down. No stopping the bully, I'm gunning you down. You niggas is kings.
Yo. Can I with you? What?
ACT, you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Take the ball. Look. You got some weed? Dang. I gotta get some. All right, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here. We waiting on you. All right.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
Say it louder, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass down, gotta make it last now. Start off so, and I'ma beat it up.
Years ago, 3.5 years ago, we set out on a journey to vindicate Robert Sylvester Kelly. Along the way, we had some people that came against us. We had some people that infiltrated us to pose as supporters, as fans of Robert Kelly. But they ain't do nothing more but aid the government into seeing that Robert never come home. Why? You ask yourself. Well, I'll tell you. They needed funds. They needed monetary gain. They needed popularity. They needed fame. They lied on people that actually know him. They ran people away that actually wanted to support him. Also, that Robert can get.
Just like a bird, I just want to fly free.
Life.
And own
But Dana J
piece of land
is going to uncover the oligarchs that makes these terrorists go around. Let's go.
Listen.
They should have left me alone.
Temperatures like 100 degrees. Like I got chains on me. Blackmail in the family of prey. Been right on my destiny. Reckon I'll fly away. Cause it's too much for the man. Shouldn't have gone down this way. What happened to my master plan? Cause I can't figure out. I could have been a love child. Shouldn't have gone down this way. Tell me, how did I get lost? Oh, yeah. Talk to me. Oh, how did I get lost? Tell me, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody done me wrong. I stood the ceiling all night long. Time is slipping away from me. It ain't no telling when I get home. I gotta get home, yeah. Just about to see the dollar sign. They're close to a peace of mind. Everything's about to be fine. So tell me, so how did I get life? Tell me, I wanna know now. You know, everything I hope for is gone now. Buried in the ground. Hopes and dreams. And all those things I would never see. Somebody gave me life. Yeah. Yes, they did. Somebody gave me life. Said again, yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Dream Team? What's up, Dream Team? What's going on? I know folks looking like, Dana, wait, man, what's going on with you? Why you playing life? I'm going to tell you why. 3 reasons. 1, I thank God every day that I'm able to celebrate life. 2, I could have been a lie away if them people had their chance. If it went that way, I would have been serving life. third thing. Today is the 10th. We 19 days away from sentencing. And there's a great possibility that if Ann Donnelly do not stop this travesty, then that will be the beginning of the end for Robert Kelly. What you mean? They want to give him life. Y'all heard it. Y'all seen it in the motion that I read last night. They want to give Robert Sylvester Kelly life. Is it fair? No. Why should y'all give him life? Over allegations and lies. So as I walk this road today, a road that I've been walking for 3.5 years, some people got off the train. Some people aborted mission. Some people jumped on the ops side. Some people just wanted to go against me because they felt as though that they are better than me. Until they realize when they hit these lights, camera, action, you got to be swift. You got to be clever. But then when you get out there in the street, you got to be just as wise as a serpent. So tonight's edition is the oligarchs need to be uncovered. For the people who don't know what oligarchs are, they are the people that sit in the background and give orders and dictate and spew different things so the lower people can run with it. I seen Rainbowski put up a post, said it's coming down the pipe for me. Yeah, it's coming down the pipe for you as well. So whatever's coming for me, I embrace it. I wonder if you do the same. However, I'm beefing with your oligarchs. I don't care about you. You're a low-level peasant. I want the powerful devils. So I'm going to start with one of the low devils. And I'm going to have some fun. This thing right here went and did a whole show on me today. I mean a show. Show. Talking about, oh, he said this and he did that. Is it possible that he did this? That he said that, and that he did this, and he said that, and he did this, and he said that, and he did this, and he said that, and he said this. It done got so bad that she went and renamed a whole program after me. Didn't say my name, but then try to say I'm Booker. When her teeth look like razor sharp bottle openers. Oh yeah, we going there today. But she's a Don Russell lover. Whatever Don Russell say, she believe, along with her other friend. Oh, if I say it, I'm wrong. But if Don Russell said, he's right. So I did a live on her last night when I made a dance, and y'all go look at it. It's funny as hell. But I come to a conclusion that she just can't stop speaking on me. You ain't sexy. Nothing about you.
What's happening, TT?
So I just wonder, since they say you went around R. Kelly protesters, And I'm going to say it in your boy voice. Protesters. Looking for somebody to play in that throat. Hey.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke.
No, baby, he gonna run from you. No, baby, that's all the clout you getting. Over with. Done. Capiche. Over. Just that quick. However, there's a lady by the name of Queen Diva. I told you, y'all just unwoken the wrong person. There's a lady by the name of Queen Diva who just jumping platforms, who's supposed to be for Robert, but was in grown man's channel saying everything he said was true, and then said Robert would never see the light of day in grown man's channel. But she had every retarded person that want to scam off of R. Kelly name, that want to try to prosper and outdo me for some reason. I don't know why. She have all of them controlled. When she speak, they go running, they go listening. She's married to a man that came in first investigating the R. Kelly Defense Fund. He told me he was hired to investigate the R. Kelly Defense Fund. I told him, go fuck yourself. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to Doug. He called Doug. Doug told him he was going to get the FBI on him. From that point, it died. Evaporated immediately. So what got me was about 6 months after that, and after my investigative skills, this man pops back up with an FBI background. Y'all see? And the first thing he say is this.
John Russell is, from what I know, is someone that cares passionately about Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Kelly is aware of that.
So immediately, I laughed. Because if you're reading what the government is putting out, pretty much they signified and said the same thing I said. The only reason why Robert Sylvester Kelly is locked up in New York is behind the actions of Darnell Russell. So when this man can come out and say this,
John Russell is, from what I know, is someone that cares passionately about Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Kelly is aware of that.
I sit back and laugh. And I say, okay, these the games that people play. So, you know, Dana, I just had to do something different. And in doing something different, check this out.
And professionalism to every case and client while customizing our support to your individual needs, concerns, and budget. Then it says, our security personnel and investigators have decades of combined experience in military, security, federal, state, and municipal law enforcement, and executive protection. We are able to bring our diverse team of professionals together to find the appropriate solution for each client, case, and scenario, all to give you exceptional advice that will last for years to come.
I got a question to ask. If their motto is telling you that their security personnel and investigators have decades of combined experience in military, security, federal, state, and municipal law enforcement and executive protection, we are able to bring our diverse team of professionals together to find the appropriate solution for each client, case, and scenario, all to give you exceptional advice that will last you for years to come. I call it a lie. People ask me why. Let's go ahead and break it down like this. His security team and personnel and investigators have decades of combined experience in military, security, federal, state, and municipal law enforcement and executive protection. So on the day that the verdict came out, this brother was nowhere to be found, nor was his team anywhere to be found when Kanik and Scholar was damn near evaporated when they walked out the courtroom. Myself and Hollywood Next had to give executive protection. And we wasn't even dressed for it, but we jumped into action. Then it says, we are able to bring our diverse team of professionals together to find the appropriate solution for each client. How is that possible when you could only produce 5? If you think I'm lying, go look at Sharon Winbush video. They was able to produce 5 witnesses for Mr. Kelly. And you had 5 extras that was at court 90% of the time. Then you had others that was waiting, but you couldn't seal the deal. So how can you tell me that y'all professional? Okay, hold on, because we're going to get to it. I'm not doubting that.
Are you a law enforcement officer?
I'm not doubting that he's not, that he's respected, because he is respected in the courts. I'm not doubting none of that. I'm not doubting none of that. But I am going to doubt this.
Attendant, if you know your party's extension, press 1. To use our automated name directory, press 2. If you would like to speak with an operator, press 0. Please stay on the line while your call is
BB Beauty LLC, why we block her? Because that bitch ain't worthy over here.
transferred to the operator.
Sit back. School's in session. And this is the live they didn't want me to find, but I found it.
Work has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9, 7, 8, 3, 6, 2, 9, 6, 0 is not available.
That's not even the number I dialed.
Mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
That's not even the number I dialed. That's a whole nother number. But wait, if I'm not mistaken, when you have a company, right? Your company is supposed to be in the state and the city that you have, right? This say 200 Summerfield Street, Scarsdale, New York, 10583. But on his license, it says city, Washingtonville. Then it says license type, private investigator. But his website don't say nothing about a damn investigator. Do we have a fraud in the house? But then I'm going to take it further. I'm going to hit this ID number. I'm going to hit this ID number. And when I hit the ID number, I'm going to leave this up here until it come up. Do you see what I see? Boom. There's a fraud in the house. Boom. There's a fraud in the house. There is a professional ID. So you got your ID as a private investigator. But your website don't say you are experienced in any private investigating work. So I got a question. Your ID number supposed to go here. And it's there. Your name supposed to go here. But it says not applicable. Not applicable. I'm lost. Why your name is not there unless this company is bullshit. And here it is right here. And it says began in 2014 here. This website, Shawn D. Harris. Same man. Same man. So let's get back to it. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to get here because I don't want to go above myself. All right. So now I'm going to show y'all this. Just in case they try to say, well, that's not true. Nobody was ever over here. Y'all see? Pay attention. This is Blockbender chat, and you see MA1 Investigations Group. This was way before he contacted me about investigating the Dollar for the King, the R. Kelly Defense Fund, right? And he said, we want to thank Larry for the information provided tonight. We need to chat further. Okay. This say? It's a MA1 Investigations Group now. But you know there's no such thing of a group. It's only MA1 MA1 Security and Investigations. And here it is right here. And it says began in 2014 here. But if you read Shawn's bio, it says begin in 2019. And then it says it began in 2005. So I need to know when this shit start. So back to here. This is on their page. And you clearly say MA1 Investigations Group. We want to thank Larry for the information provided tonight. We need to chat further. And you know this is not my page because you see people that I don't rock with. They will never be on my page. I wonder if Molly Hirsch, and so why would he talk to somebody? Okay, this is definitely what I want you to see. Y'all see who page that is, right? This is what I need to see. And this is what I need y'all to see.
when I told y'all they've been rocking with each other for a while. Now, this is when Chi-Town Finest and 312 and all of them was over there. This is when they were strong. But when that nucleus left of Chi-Town Finest, Trevin, and everybody, they fell apart. But pay attention to Molly Harris. Molly Harris said, at D the Diva Wilson, I knew it. That's why they blamed DJ and tried to get him arrested. Be glad when Block's investigation is done. Now, stop here for a minute. If you pay attention, Molly Harris went on a stint of defending DJ, which is DJ Tyson. Then he seen through her bullcrap and he cussed her out. And then she started defending Dalbowski. So, all in all, I was always the bad person, so they say. But I want y'all to just see that for a second, right? So, Shawn Harris said that he don't know Block. So, if he don't know Block, why your homie Molly Harris say, be glad when Block's investigation is done, but y'all just read when MA1 investigation said, I'm glad we got the information from Larry. And you heard Block say, oh, I got my men on here. So months later, Shawn Harris come back like, oh, I don't know Block. Not knowing that a person like me have it all. So if you don't know Block, why Molly Harris saying, and be glad and when Block's investigation is done? And Block Bender has came out a couple times and said, yeah, me and my men is doing investigations. And then MA1 investigations pop up. But wait. Let's go here. I thought Trent was lying at one point when Trent said they had a lawyer waiting. They just wanted to get Doug Greenberg and Mike Leonard out the way. I didn't know that it was Canic until later on. But then I sat back, I said, how can I put this together? And I was struggling putting it together until Trent got crossed. And when Trent came out and did his live and said, hell with the Janky sisters, they not his sisters. I said, got it now. And then when Dr. Rogers came out recently and said, well, Dana got cut out of some deals, which I'm happy I did get cut out, but it was the way that it happened. I said, okay, I see what's going on. So Trent and them helped them get Shawn and Lisa and Cassandra, who came in to get power of attorney over Robert because the Olsen twins was trying to get it. So I guess Lisa and Cassandra was brought in to combat them. However, they in turn took Shawn to Robert and brought Canic in to Robert. And all the research that was done, it was shammed to the side by Queen Diva and Sylvia and Lisa and Cassandra and Shawn Harris. Let's get to some points. Hold on.
Yeah. That loves looking up thing.
Situation where you have a child playing.
I was told that, let's go here. This is when they was trying to vote to take away my gun rights
Then
and everything.
You see all the bloodhounds coming out. All the bloodhounds. But I'm going to say this.
So when I first found out about Shawn,
petition,
right?
A false petition up on me.
When I first found out about Shawn, I let everybody know. I said, yo, dude got fired from the police department. They told me, no, you lying, Dana. So I went live and showed this.
My firearm. I encourage y'all. Watch what happened. Watch what happened. So while y'all all on that joint, Let's go here. Okay, because y'all get
unblock Kimberly Locks. Unblock Kimberly Locks. She ain't say nothing wrong, and she asking a question. And she asking a valid question. I'm glad she said that. She said, wasn't Lisa and Cassandra brought in by you? No. Let me break that down for you. I don't know how they got to Dr. Rice, but they went to Dr. Rice first. Some of Rob's other family members said no. Dr. Rogers called me one morning at 2-something in the morning and sent me a picture of a man named Frank that I still have the picture, and said that's Lisa, and said that's Cassandra and Robert's dad. I took it to Robert. Robert spazzed out on me at first. I took it back to Robert and I said, well, you never know. And then I was able to arrange a meeting with Robert, Phases, Dr. Rogers, Phases' sister, Lisa, Cassandra. And that's how they all, that's how it all happened. So no, they wasn't brought in by me. I just arranged a meeting. They was already positioned in place. That's what I'm trying to figure out, by who though. I haven't got to that part yet. I haven't even figured that part out yet.
to see firsthand.
But,
and here's what I like.
This is what I showed.
What happened with Shawn Harris so abruptly? Uh-oh. I'm gonna put the sound on. I'm gonna put the sound all the way up because I want y'all to hear this. Shawn Harris, I found you, brother. Now I know what happened, and I'm gonna read the whole story. Let's go.
Yeah, today's the worst day of my life. All right, it's been the worst first day at work for me that I ever had. You know why? I got absolutely nothing done today. I've been sitting in the back during the day that I should have been at work after I was reappointed as the police commissioner of the city of Mount Vernon Police Department. It's been an embarrassment for me and my family and the great city of Mount Vernon and the citizens who I've served my entire adult life, serving the city and my country, protecting the rights of the citizens of this city and this country. And I'm totally embarrassed and I'm pissed with 2 S's, all right? And I have no other further statement at this time. My attorney will speak for me. Well, what happened? Are you still the commissioner? Excuse me. Basically, what's happening here is this is a demonstration of the crisis that's occurring in Mount Vernon. This is a situation where you have a child playing in a sandbox, hurting innocent people and innocent lives. He spent 9 hours, over 9 hours today, in a holding cell with nothing to eat, with nothing to drink. He came here to serve this city under a rightful oath of office that was given to him. To sit here and have him put in a cell and treated this way is a stain that will never get washed away from the city. While you have a mayor who's basically former mayor, holdover in the mayor's office, with police wasting resources guarding an office that does not belong to him when he's there and when he's not there. Those resources should be utilized serving the citizens of Mount Vernon, not arresting a man who killed you. I must commend the district attorney's office at this moment. They asked that the police release the commissioner while they review the matter. So they're going to sit here and indicate that a man going to work gets arrested for trespass and other charges they're going to manufacture.
And was told he was not a current employee. Oh, city council president with the apartment for you.
Dropped on a Friday, but paid to cut and drink, and I'll think, nigga.
Okay. Or them across the internet sent to me.
All right. So pretty much the reason why I showed that was this right here. If you paid attention to what came out recently, certain people who talked to Jennifer Bongine, I'm not going to say no names, but y'all hear what they're saying. Because of Shawn Harris, Jennifer Bongine's PIs couldn't get into the MDC because letters were smuggled out by Shawn Harris and given to Choke, Sniff, and Doe. However, if y'all paid attention when I came out against them letters, I was told, no, I was given a call. And when I got the call, it was pretty much, oh, Dana, you know, you stopping what we trying to do. And they called Keith. A question was asked to me. Dana, do you know where them letters came from? I said, yep. Then he asked me again, and I didn't say nothing. Now we know that the letters that was overly written to try to match a R. Kelly narrative, Shawn Harris smuggled them out. So when I look at him being locked up, I share no remorse, because now I'm about to let the truth hang. A letter that I didn't write, that was sent by somebody that's part of the Dream Team, that had all the truth going on in there. Robert didn't get it. But Shawn came on Sylvia platform and said, yeah, you wrote a letter and sent it to Rob on August the 19th, and Robert didn't read it. I guess not when you reading it. I know he can't read, but I didn't send it. That's why I said, just give it some time. I didn't send it. So when you read it, that signified everything to me right there, that no matter who sent what, you're only letting mail get in that's in favor of people supporting you and your wife and bashing me and anybody that's cool with me, like Doug and like others. So I launched a 3-month private investigator attack. I sat in a place that I was very uncomfortable sitting at. However, we're going to play some school games. School game number 1. I went live today. And I ain't say nothing. I just dropped some nuggets. Look who pops up. Queen Diva. Queen Diva pops up and say, I guess he calls himself addressing me. I'll give you some attention since you crave it. That was your voice on Randa's lives. Let's stop. Let's address it. I never said it wasn't my voice. You've been exposed over and over again. By who and how? Did you not hear all your recordings that you recorded of Doug, Bobby, and Keith? These were your recordings, your voice and theirs, your connection to Mr. Clary. Stop. Here's where I have a little fun, dummy. When I was talking, and I'm going to take this off the screen for a second because I want to hide that. When I was talking I will be talking in a group chat on this pad right here. When Keith or Bobby or Doug will call, it was this phone before I upgraded, or it was my house phone. What I would do is I will mute myself here, or so I thought I muted myself here. So while everybody was still on here, I would walk away in a whole nother room and I would have the speakerphone on, because never would I have thought that I got to worry about people that's supposed to be my friends recording any conversation, especially when I never gave them a reason to record Queen Diva. So, as I told Keith in private, as I told Bobby in private, as I told Doug in private, and as I showed both of them, I'm in one part of the room, which is right here, close to my living room, because I have an open living room and an open kitchen. And I underestimated the power of my devices. So if I'm talking on a speakerphone and I'm away from here, I'm thinking they can't hear nothing I'm saying. But evidently, she heard it all. But here's a question I got to ask you. If I recorded Keith, Bobby, and Doug and gave it to Randa, don't you think it would have been a whole lot more recordings? But because you're stupid, Queen Diva, because that's the alias you're running with on YouTube, are you going to go to your Monet page now? But since you're stupid about it, sometimes you really got to bust a motherfucker head open. So let me do this. Let me show you real quick exactly what the math does. You know what I mean? Let me show you what the math does. Since you want to be, oh, I know for sure you gave Randa stuff. I don't delete my emails. I don't delete my emails. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my email. When I pull up Miss Green, okay? Here's my email. You see it? This one came from Doug. That Randa has sent over to Doug and forgot that she added me to it. See? I just never said nothing. This one is what Randa sent me. See? Randa baby mgreen8301@gmail.com to bookdanaj@gmail.com. Dates May 23rd, 2020 at 2 p.m. Subject forward Doug Anton. Oh my God, it looked like somebody else been recording and not Dana. But wait, let's see what this say.
Yeah, can I speak to Doug? Who's this? This is Trent.
Trent? Alright, one second. Let me take a seat here.
Alright. Yeah, this is Trent.
Trent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Trent, listen, I don't mind the press. I don't mind your lies and everything, but when you say something to the amount of Doug Anton, the thief, Dana J, and that's just a fact, you gotta know that's gonna cause problems. And you know what causes problems for? The client. Because when you do single-handedly by saying that stuff, when it's not true at all, and I'm not talking about Dana J, I'm talking about me. I've been a practicing attorney for well over 25 years, and you're calling me a thief. First of all, it's actionable. I could sue you, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. But you don't do that, man. You're hurting the client. Every single time somebody does that, I get 300 emails from people saying, the money I gave, where's it going? We got to stop explaining it every time. I'm an attorney. If anybody wants to give money, it goes into an IOTA trust account. And it stays there and it's protected. You know how much money we spent of the few dollars that we've gotten for Robert? Zero. You were right to say, in the future, we're going to get the investigators and everybody else. But no reason why we haven't, because the government won't release to us all of the correct information about the Jane Does. But when we get their names, when we get their identities, some we know obviously, and we don't, we will pursue that with our investigation.
So, with that being said, Queen Diva, are you safe to say that Dana J was on that call with Randa and Trent and them? Are you safe to say that? Because if you clearly understand, I was nowhere near that call. I was beefing with all of them at that time. Like I said, you saying I did it, proven fact, I didn't record Doug, Keith, or Bobby. But I'm glad you're saying those things, because now I get to walk it down on your ass. See, I keep saying sometimes it just pays for people just to shut the fuck up. But when you don't want to do that, hold on. When you don't want to shut the fuck up, then it's going to come this way at you. So now that it's coming this way, let's finish addressing it this way. You said, well, okay, I'm recording is your connection to Mr. Clary. My connection to Mr. Clary. Was that not your voice? Yes, that was my voice talking to Angelo. That was my voice talking to Angelo. That was my voice talking to Larry. That was my voice talking to Don. That was my voice cussing Don out. That's my voice talking to Block. That was my voice talking to Keith. That was my voice talking to Bobby. And that was my voice talking to Doug. But the problem that you're failing to connect with is I didn't record it. So when people do things to try to get a one-up on you, to try to separate you and the person that you're fighting for, a person that you have a personal connection with, understand this. I understand that y'all been trying to separate me and Robert Kelly for 4 years. You started out, Queen Diva, on DJ Tyson's page. Then you went to Block. Then you chilled out when your husband became the PI. Now, all of a sudden, you back with a vengeance. Then you said Miss Pap just played you talking to Phases. Yes, I did a lot of lives on Phases channel. A lot of y'all been sucking my dick since Phases. All of y'all over there that don't like me, this is what y'all been doing. Y'all been trying to get close to stab me in my back just so y'all can get the Keith in them. But just like on a phone call, when me and Keith were talking and you went and told everybody, oh, Keith leaned on him. Keith ain't do that. That's a little brother, big brother conversation. And through it all, Keith said, yo, I just want everybody to work together. And I told Keith, that's impossible. I never told him why. So it says, you are a liar, dude. Many have already exposed you 10 times over, and these silly broads want to continue to believe your conspiracy theories. So be it. What conspiracy theories do I have? What broads? Then you said, let's be crystal clear. I've never met you, sir. I was one of the smart ones. Oh, so in New York, you didn't sit on the right side of me, and I was sitting in the middle, and we talked about certain things that happened on DJ Tyson page? Is that what you're telling me? You ain't telling me that Glenda and Janet wasn't sitting at the same table with us the first time I met you? And I told you to your face, well, if you didn't say certain stuff, I apologize to you. You ain't call Hollywood Next the day of the verdict, and you told Hollywood Next that she couldn't hang around me because I'm the reason why Rob has been found guilty. When your husband came down there acting like he was mad, and then he lied to Keith in his face and said, oh, me and Dana ain't speaking because he said something about my wife. Keith ain't know that me and Shawn had talked twice when I got to New York. So I was lost, and I told Keith that's bullshit. And Keith gave me the speech. Well, the only person that lost something is Robert, and this, and we for Robert, and this. And I said, okay. Then you said, if you have such an issue with me and what I say, you're more than welcome to come voice your concerns. I'm at 80 29th Street in Brooklyn. I'm here from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'll be waiting on your visit. So when I found out what that was, that address you gave, right? When I found out what that address was, because you know me, I Googled it. And it said 80 29th Street, Brooklyn, New York, zip code 11232 is the MDC Brooklyn. With the phone numbers and everything, email and everything. So I had to match it and make sure. And then I had to get the street view, the MDC. That's a statement. Make sure everybody in your boat is rowing and not drilling holes when you're not looking. Know your circle. What is the reason why I said that? Because I took this two different ways. One, you telling me, oh, if you come to the MDC looking for me, you know, I can get you locked up and this and this. I'm not stupid. But you ain't smart either. Because I have screenshots which you given information about things that happen in the MDC. But it was only on a Tuesday and a Thursday, the days that your husband, Shawn Harris, will go visit Robert. So, as I sit back and look at things, I do a memory lane chat. And as I'm going down memory lane, and I'm looking at some things, I'm checking what you're saying. And you said, he's taking other people's stories between Kip and Bobby. This solidify who you are. Because nobody knows Bobby. Your husband is the only one that hung out with Bobby. But I've never got a story from Kip or a story from Bobby. Everything I've said and expressed was my personal interactions with Robert Sylvester Kelly. So why are you on YouTube perpetrating? I went to, and these not in order. I went to Twitter and found you, Sharon Monet. But what troubles me is when I look at your tweets, you in between tweet. One time you might be taking up for him, the next time you might be against them. Another time it'll be in the middle. So what did you say, Sexy Diva 25, which is none other than Sharon Monet, which is Shawn Harris' wife? Let's go, because we got at least 130 screenshots to look at. So you say, what part of that judge denied everything, even when they were in open court arguing? It was a damn fight to get presidents admitted and shown to the court. Stop. The only person would know that is a wife of a PI, because he's the one that fought to have it brought into court along with Canick and Scholar. So you trying to perpetrate and be somebody else, that would be cool to people who don't know you. That would be cool to people who don't know the operation of Shawn Harris. But to the people that know, you can't play with. Now, how did you know it was a damn fight to get presidents admitted and shown to the court? Shabazz ain't never testified to that. Shabazz ain't never come on here and say that. None of the alleged victims ain't never come on here and say that. Dana ain't say that. Hollywood Next ain't say that. Dennis Byron ain't say that. The last three names I called were the only three credible that was given play-by-play from New York. So, if none of us said anything like that, how would you know that? How would you know that? You wouldn't unless what? You Dick Tracy with Shawn Harris. Then you said he will win his APOEAK. The definitely railroaded him. That case was won. Many who sat there for weeks know the truth. Now, I didn't see you in the court, only if you was over there with your husband. And when it was time to come out, I didn't see you. So how would you know that? Make it make sense. The platform that you hang on, the Boski platform, he wasn't in there for that time. So he couldn't have told you that. Oh, I'm sorry. Glenda could have told you, right? Glenda was asleep half the time. Then you said Greenberg said to Dr. Rice that they have Discovery 3500 material and regularly review it with client. But on his Twitter page, he is saying to people that Fernella have Discovery and don't like to share it with others. Exactly. Easy to blame the black men. Dennis Byron said right here, I don't think his defense team should handle his appeal at all. One of the main issues they will not raise on appeal would be ineffectiveness of counsel, which I don't know. That's the grounds for a writ of habeas corpus. Well, when you have a PI that's sneaking paperwork out the court, and the PI came in through the lawyers, that's also a portion of ineffectiveness of counsel, because Robert don't know what's going on. So you said, were you able to attend the trial? It baffles me that no one saw the problem with his legal team. From the onset, none of those original charges should have stood. Who is being naive? We saw his defense play out on YouTube and other social media platforms. This case wouldn't have had a different result in Jesus Christ if Jesus Christ defended him. I went to a few of the dates. The defense won this case. They didn't need to do much. The females were liars. So you must have been to the dates that I wasn't there, because I didn't see you on the days that I was there, other than over at the restaurant when you came later, those 2 times. Then you said, not to mention, she denied anything that would help him. Videos, full text, etc. This will be overturned. How do you know that? Unless you boo loving with your hubby, Shawn Harris, the PI. It got to the new team. Check it out. It got to the new team too late. Folks were too busy trying to tell people about irrelevant stuff and blaming. At that time, I was destroying Don Russell. So how else would you get those letters sent? Unless somebody you know was in the storage. And now I'm going to break this up. From the house that got broken into down here in Georgia, Shawn Harris, I do know that you went to the police station in Johns Creek and got Robert's stuff. So what you're seeing now is all the haters of Dana J. You see Sharon Monet, aka Queen Diva. You see Audrey Flowers. Audrey Flowers. You see Casey McDaniel. See what I'm saying? So you look at what's going on. And she said, at Queen Diva hit the nail right on the head. But as we have discussed, he has listened to everyone's own personal knowledge of Mr. Kelly and added it to his personal data, as he calls himself the receipt man. This showing that he takes all info. What info did I take? So let's pay attention to the terrorist group. Pay attention. Sylvia needed to release those transcripts. I'm just saying, everybody needs to read that chat. Sharon Monet says, did anyone donate to her channel to get them? Uh-oh. Could this have been the beginning of the problem? No. Because Shawn Harris, no, that Sylvia was getting donations and money for the transcript. And if he didn't say nothing, but that means he upheld it, right? Let's see. Remember when they kept talking about an appeal or a plea? Look what Sharon Monet, aka Sexy Diva 25, say. If he pleads, there will be no appeal. And then, check it. Nobody else have an issue with Sharon Wimbush, right? Except for the people that rocks with Don Russell, right? So Dennis Byron said, come on, man. Dennis Byron said, Sharon Wimbush makes a lot of sense. Sexy Diva come back and say, still listening to a voice, I see. Sharon continues to show us what team she's on or for,
and it's not R. Kelly's. How can you say that? Let's make it make sense. Now watch. She claims she worked at the MDC. Okay, let's go here. When I told y'all, Don Russell have his team going after lawyers, right? Let's go. Any lawyer who didn't agree or didn't do what the Don Russell team wanted them to do, they got attacked. So check this out. Sexy Diva 25, Sharon Monet said, "What are you in agreement with, Mr. Greenberg? Called them lying groupies. Mr. Canick let them recite their own words in court. You had to be present in court to make comments a month and a half to prepare. He did damn good with the dead heads he was left with." Wait a minute. Ask yourself this question. Why would anybody go hard for a lawyer that they don't know if they weren't already in bed with that lawyer? Make it make sense. You attacking Greenberg for Canick. But a lot of people didn't know Canick. I thought Trent was lying when he said he had a lawyer already in awaitings, which was Canick. And I can honestly say I did underestimate Trent as far as getting the reach out there until I realized that I couldn't play with him no more. But by that time, those folks that he was taken up for had already snaked him like they did me. So Greenberg said, "I have taken a lot of unjustified heat. There was a right way to do the case, creatively and professionally, and a wrong way when all you cared about was your own ego and ambition, and having people who didn't matter cheer, regardless of your tactics' effect on the jurors and the case." So what did Sexy Diva say? Correct. Like motions to suppress evidence. Maybe if you were there, even as a spectator, you would have witnessed the skill set. He didn't attack those ladies. He let them read their own words to the court. How else would we know Azriel was an abused young lady by hands of her parents? Wait, time out. Pineapples. Yes, that case just vanished. Girl was out of. So, Sharon Monet, what are you saying? Let's go here. I still haven't found out who R. Kelly positive PR is yet, but I think I know right now. So, somebody said, who was 13? All females in the case were 17 and up. 17 age of consent in New York as well as Illinois. They didn't present any child porn. They changed up the language after they got their asses whooped by the defense. Geronda never traveled over state lines. R. Kelly positive PR said Canick wanted to show precedence, but the judge said it's not included in the evidence. They could only show precedence because Azriel Clary lies too much. Wait, but then Sexy Diva said he was able to show a portion, but nothing like what the government was allowed. That's why we know something wasn't correct with the verdict. So I have a question. Sharon Monet, if y'all saying all of that, right? Why would y'all lie and say, I'm the reason why Robert is locked up? I'm going to let your own words destroy y'all. I don't have to go back and forth with y'all no more. Joseph Tully is supposed to be on Sylvia's channel tonight. Check this out. Sharon Monet and them set that up. Dana, why you say that? Okay. Just keep watching with me. You'll see.
So Sexy Diva said, this man from what I've read, what the fuck is that? What that's not a word. This man from what I've read has not fought any of these allegations levied against him in 30 years, the same with Dr. Cosby. They are from the old school way of not giving it any energy. And what happened to both, it took on a life of its own that ended in convictions. Here's where it starts to get fun. Your likes. I would like my account back that you are using to advertise. So Savoy is going after one of them. Then you see TBD replying to SG Crim Law Unity. This what you call unity? Where they at now? So let's go here. Kara Sasha at 30, shy girl. Shy girl has came in my chat a couple times. But shy girl also was attacking Jennifer Bongine, which lead me to believe that Sexy Diva 25 is also Kara Sasha. I thought this was Don Russell's mother, but then when I see Sexy Diva 25, which is Sharon Monet, liking what Kara Sasha is saying, going after Jennifer Bongine, and then turn around and say, see, she liking all of it. Everybody going after Jennifer Bongine. She liking it. But then turn around and she going to, and y'all going to see it in here, she going to say, leave the lawyers alone. You can't like people antagonizing the lawyers, then say leave the lawyers alone unless you are the antagonizer. Next thing, what gave you away is you defended Choke with the R. Kelly Finally Speaks, the king of R&B buried alive. Choke no joke, give the people R. Kelly words tonight with my story from my mouth, R. Kelly. You liked it, Sharon Monet. But you knew that wasn't from Robert. And this the night that you tried to call Keith on me, talking about, there you go, there you go. So what, Keith's supposed to shoot me? I'm grown. Just like Keith is grown. But Keith is just an older grown. He's been there longer than me. So we have seen on several posts now where you against Robert, but then you try to take up for him, like this one. They see are very important facts. You saying he messed with kids. Your friend stated he slept with Aaliyah. It was the best known secret that they married, yet no record of the alleged fraud of the social service in Cook County. Why no arrest in 94? That's the same question that was proposed in private between Keith and Canick. Canick didn't ask that in court. So how do you know to ask that in public, word for word? So, as I screenshotted this, right? Pay attention. Each one of these end with BAH, right? You send it to people, BAH, BH, BH, BH. So pretty much You're telling people to watch. You're dictating to watch something. When I found out what this was, when I clicked the link, I just laughed. The link leads to Dubosky. It leads to Dubosky. And you're going to see that. So then R. Kelly Positive PR said, silence, sometimes silence can seem so loud, Robert Kelly. Sexy Diva say, not when you've been in jail for almost 3 years. Huh? So Sip and Tell 2 said, so everyone going to act like they didn't hear Don Russell say he worked for Sony too. I'm like, these people are friggin' brainless. You can't be serious at all. I'm so over these beans. Sexy Diva at the bottom turns around and says, nobody pays attention. And then they making fun of Choke. The same people that got him the letters. Said exactly, I knew he would end up on Sean Carter. He has power, but he don't have that power that happened here, where the jury in on it as well. Then look who she replying to. She put Hollywood Next up there. I don't know why Choke would say that. Looking emoji. It is known that Z Music, Z Tunes is Zomba, aka Jive. They also have Kanye, Sin of Jay-Z stuff, Eminem. The list goes on. The list goes in instead of on. So somebody said, somebody R. Kelly is God. She replied to them and said, I saw that, horrible. And 2 deadheads. Even with that, this will be overturned. Okay. This right here, she says, well, now these things can be introduced contrary to what people believe and are told. You can introduce evidence that was denied in the first trial into the second trial. It is sad that the defense had all of these things, but were denied entering it because it proved the lies. Replying to Jennifer Bogine, she put a thumbs up. And then Joycelyn, which followed one of the crazy people, said, free R. Kelly from some of these YouTube bloggers who think this man's life is a joke. Well, she followed one of the ones that thought that. Now, here we go again. She atting Donald Trump. After Sharon said at Donald Trump. But she's sending this Dubosky video once again. TMZ, Dubosky video. Exactly. That's why I don't understand why people are surprised. I'm afraid for his Chicago trial, but the crook attorney already told us what his plans are. Who's the crook attorney? Let's go here. Why are you attacking any of his attorneys? The docket doesn't show what happened in court. Many of the arguments happen in front if judge. So if you weren't there, you wouldn't know. I skimmed the transcripts, and that's where most of the argument is in the sidebars. Yeah, you weren't in attendance. They did submit multiple streams if evidence. She denied it. They fought to get those letters in. There were mounds of texts and visuals that Donnelly rejected. They fought to keep the videos out that she denied and then let them in at the end. How do you know that if you wasn't there for the whole trial? Make it make sense. Only somebody on the inside could have gave you that. I read that already. Pay attention. And witnesses cross-examination is not enough. Lawyers did poor job. So Sexy Diva said, who was that? I hope not the lady who said she's the strategist that went on The Real Dana asking Judge Joe Brown for legal advice in this matter. The judge echoed what I stated. Regardless, if they threw everything at the prosecution, they were going to find him guilty. Appeal next. Okay, I read all that. Okay. So check this out. It actually makes you question everything they've said about him. If he's this huge monster, why not do things the right way? With all the evidence they claim to have to put him away, there should have been no reason to do things so dirty. This should have been an easy case to prosecute. Sharon Monet says, exactly. I changed my whole stance after reading the transcripts. Why didn't he fight these allegations? Can't keep silent and hope it goes away. Check this out. Anytime somebody say they change their whole stance after reading the transcripts, pretty much they're saying that they believe that it's the opposite from what they believed before. So if she was saying that he's innocent before, and then coming out on October the 7th, 2021, and telling you that she changed her whole stance after reading the transcripts, and then gave a question, why didn't he fight these allegations? Can't keep silent and hope it goes away. That means she believes he's guilty. But she's over in people platforms giving instructions. Check this out. It will be up to Mr. Kelly, who is on his team. Kanik did his part in New York. The other teammates didn't step up. If this not giving you who this is, which is Sharon Monet, then what will it be? If he had more time to prepare, they won that case in New York just on the Azriel and Geronda cross alone. Mr. Kelly got the bait and switch. Now everyone blaming the black man. So let's get out of that one. We finished with that one. Oh, trust me, it's more from where that came from. Like I said, when you got to sit in an uncomfortable position and just watch some things, it's not cool. So now y'all see what I mean. And it's not in order. So she said, that's been whispers from people who are in Chicago. And this was just the other day on June the 8th, 2022. Michelle, which is Dimple, said, oh, wow. So I guess you're wondering what they're talking about. Well, here it is. No, it's close to it. Say what? They tell lies on their own. Where are all of my friends? And that's the link right here, right? Sharon Monet said, that's my jam. Well, the setup is real. Kel's supporter put out versus Sylvia, snake ass. So we all know who this is. We have to see past these snakes and stick together. 3 years of BS, enough is enough. So we all know who this is. So now he's asking, where's Kelly money? I'm glad you asked that, because the PI was given $45,000 to bring people in, and he only produced 5. Well, let's go here. You could have called Sharon Wimbush in. That's another one. Keith was there. You ain't asked him. Bobby was there. You ain't asked him. I was there. You ain't asked me. I even came to you and said, yo, I can get everybody you need. You said to me, nah, I'm good. We got it. When have 5 versus 45 ever been a winning situation other than in the Bible? And even in the Bible, it wasn't a good situation. So now we're going to get into some fun things. June the 4th, 2022. Please link your call of calls and Glenda's call to this young lady. Let's get it out that Mr. Kelly is doing well. So when the government talks that Robert have people out here still doing his bidding, and you have people like me saying Robert don't, but then you got people that's on Twitter that's ran by the feds, and Sharon Monet put this out. So hold on. R. Kelly Positive PR said, I'm still waiting for those links. Now watch this. Sexy Diva said, I tagged the people who should have them at 2020 Enterprise and at Queen Bell 76. What links are you talking about? Let's read. Let's find out. Right here, they talking about Hollywood. Well, but he's talking about Sylvia right here. No, Hollywood Next right here. And she said, I can't with her. She's like the others. I tried to give her the benefit of doubt. Why record the man? So Hollywood Next, I guess they saying have a recording of Robert, I guess, talking to her, right? So I'm gonna ask you this. Why is it that Hollywood Next can't play hers, but Rainbowski can play the fake call of his? And when Hollywood Next said it was fake, y'all got upset. But then in the very next tweet, you say, which one for Dabowski? They struck his page. He sang for him. Even the audio of Dottie, same thing. So you mean to tell me? Oh, thanks, bro. Thank you. So the setup is real. It's T lazy. Okay, so it's not Dabowski, it's T lazy. So the setup is real, is T lazy, not Dabowski. I apologize for blaming that brother. I still don't fuck with him. And he still got to see me as a man. So you mean to tell me that Rob is calling Dabowski and everybody else and doing this?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Kev?
What's up, my nigga? You good?
Man, I'm good, man. I just want you to know I'm gonna be here for you for the duration, man.
Gotta do it. You gotta be there, brother. So check it out. Dear mama, you wouldn't believe what I'm going through, but still I got my head up just like I promised you. Ever since you left your baby boy, been dealing with problem after problem. Tell me what am I supposed to do? See, I get lost sometimes, don't understand this place. Look in the mirror sometimes, see a troubled face. Then my tears roll down and get to thinking I hold my head up high. The Lord said, why, oh why? Then I need a hug. Is there anybody out there wanting to embrace the thug? I'm feeling like a change of heart. All I really need is a sign or a word from God. So shout out to me with your love. I need you to take me and lift me up. Boy, what you know about that, boy?
Man, I was going
one of your music and made some to your music. You did?
I got a couple questions. You said which one for Daboski? They struck his page. He sang for him. Even the audio of Dottie, same thing. So I have a question. He called Daboski and sung for him and said, "What up, boy?" So he called Dottie and said, "Dottie, what up, boy?" Is that what you're telling me? You telling me that R. Kelly said this to Dottie and Daboski?
Yo, what's up, Kel? What's up, my nigga? You good? Man, I'm good, man.
So Kel's called Dottie a nigga? Woo! Woo! Is that what you telling me, Sharon Monet? And that's why I said the phone call was fake. Because where is the call from the MC? Wait a minute. Wait. This how we can do this. That's how we can do this. We only got to play games with it. Screen record, go to screen record. We don't got to play games with it. We can do it this way. Hold on. We can do it this way. Hold on. Let's play it again. That's how we're gonna do it.
Yo, what's up, Kel? What's up, my nigga? You good? Man, I'm good, man. I just want you to know I'm gonna be here for you for the duration, man. Gotta do it. You gotta be that puppy. So check it out. Dear mama, you won't believe what I'm going through, but still I got my head up just like I promised you. Ever since you left your baby boy, been dealing with problem after problem. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? See, I get lost sometimes, don't understand this place. Look in the mirror sometimes and see a troubled face. Then my tears roll down and get to thinking I hold my head up high. The Lord said, why, oh why? Then I need a hug. Is there anybody out there wanting to embrace the thug? I'm feeling like a change of heart. All I really need is a sign or a word from God. So shout it out with me with your love. I need you to take me and lift me up. Boy, what you know about that, boy? Man.
Legally mine.
For Kelly at YouTube.com.
An inmate at.
This is the official audio of Levi for Kelly at YouTube.com.
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Levi for Kelly at YouTube.com.
an inmate at a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call or to accept. Dial 5 now. If you wish to block you.
Yo, hey Rob.
YouTube.com.
What's up, man? What's up, baby boy? Listen,
Official audio.
everything is positive, everything is legal, and just know everything is being done. I left my home. I'm at my building, bro, taking care of all of this, okay?
Kelly at YouTube.com.
All right. So you straight? I mean, how you feeling?
This is the official audio of Levi for Kelly at YouTube.com.
Okay. Well, you.
Question. So R. Kelly that's fighting for his life, he just gonna call somebody he don't know and just start singing out the blue. And now that I know that Rainbowski and Dottie have the same recording, so what they do, just patch the person who was really talking to Robert, because I gotta say that I believe that Robert called Shawn, and Sharon and Shawn recorded a call and then had it doctored up and gave it to Glenda, Daboski, and Dottie, as Sharon Monet said in her tweets. just so they can have people to come to them, so that way, as she gives the directives, they put it out and people will follow and gravitate towards them, because they want people to believe that they're really in contact with Robert 24/7. And then Sharon Monet says, it's funny that that individual questions everyone who did what she is doing and calling folks frauds, and she's behaving the same way. Get your money back. That's crazy that you would tell people to get their money back. Because why do this have to deal with money all the time? Now, here we go again. I saw it. It was an interview. It was a phone call. She teased it. Sound more like him just saying what he needed to say to get whatever from her. Then right here it says, I tagged the people who should have them at 2020 Enterprise, which is the Bosky, and at Queen Bell 76, which is Sheen Fishy. Please link, listen, Pretty Whatever and 6 others at a Sheen Fishy and at the Bosky. Please link your calls of calls and Glenda's call to this young lady. Let's get it out that Mr. Kelly is doing well. So I have a question. If your calls are authentic, why do you need to link them so people can believe them? When I told y'all that New York crew was all doing crazy shit with that Chicago crew, look at it. But they said that it was me that's scamming. They said it was me that was lying. But here's the whole play in front of your eyes. The PI goes in, talks to Rob. The very next day, Rob needs $3,100. For what? Or did they need $3,100? So her recorded phone call that she first said was the fake R. Kelly. Now he's the real R. Kelly. We already heard what he had to say when he called Dabowski and Glenda. Why is she charging for a call? Everyone's surviving off of R. Kelly. Wait a minute, it seems like it's trouble in the house. Sharon Monet, why don't you grow some harder titty nipples and put in who you talking about? Don't go around the page. But we just seen before where the call was doctored. Now you're saying that Glenda and Dabowski got a word from R. Kelly. But didn't they say he can't get a bond because he's a danger to the community? Because he still got people out here doing what he say do? So if R. Kelly is calling them and they're putting it on the air and Robert is allowing it to go on, which I know he don't know nothing about. Either I'm crazy or Robert got all of us thinking that we crazy. Because you heard Robert tell Levi, man, I can't control him. Make it make sense. It said, well, if the video is fake, then accuse it is fake also. Keep it. And then Sharon Monet said, keeping my fingers crossed for Illinois. 1 minute you for him, 1 minute you're not. So T Lazy is now against Sylvia, but T Lazy was always on Sylvia's platform. Make it make sense. Now check it. The lawyer that said that Rob is being set up is on Sylvia platform tonight. How did I know that? It's right here. He's going to be on Infamous Sylvia on Friday. If you have questions for him, email Sylvia. Sheen Fishy said pass. That's the call that I just played right there. And the stupid people believe anything. The question right here, one day ago, going live soon. We never seen Sharon Monet go live, but every time she says she's going live, the Bolski go live. This is the Enterprise 2020. This is the Bolski. And here we go again. Please link your call of calls and Glenda's call to this young lady. Let's get it out that Mr. Kelly is doing well. Well, that young lady that they talking about is the same young lady that they tried to run a core link scam on. I'm not going to put her name out there because she asked me not to. Here's the link again. So R. Kelly Positive PR says she said it is because she don't want haters to watch it. If Oak Cove want watch it, they have to pay. And then Sharon Monet said, I can't with her. She's like the others. I tried to give her the benefit of doubt. Why record the man? Well, check this out. If that's really R. Kelly, why can't she record him? Y'all recorded him, and I mean, you recorded him and you dished it out to different people, but that you wanted to have the recording. So why can't Hollywood Next and record him if you done did it already? Make this make sense. Make it make sense. If y'all have it, if y'all already have recorded him, right? What's wrong with somebody else doing it? If y'all already did it and start dishing out to people. Make it make sense. Check this out. Here we go again. R. Kelly going to have forensic video expert in his Chicago case. Look at what Sharon Monet say. If the rumor is correct that Rashona Landfair is saying it's her, what good would that do? Check it. R. Kelly Positive PR said, well, if the video is fake, then accuse is fake also. So let's go here. Her recorded phone call that she first said was the fake R. Kelly. Now he's the real R. Kelly. We already heard what he had to say when he called Dabolsky and Glenda. Why is she charging for a call? Everyone's surviving off of R. Kelly. Well, let's go here. Ain't you and your husband surviving off of R. Kelly? And I'm not defending nobody, but I'm just keeping it a buck. Where's the other witnesses to match the government's 45? Where's the 40? I'm quite sure Robert ain't give your husband 45 grand just for 5 witnesses. And 5 extras that was there the whole time that could have been called. Now, Michelle right here said, I agree. But who said she is testifying? It's her. Sharon Monet said, that's been whispers from people who are in Chicago. So when I tell y'all these people are not for Robert? Check it out. Yeah, there are several recordings. That's what she's saying. Yeah, there are several. Dabolski Gun has one when he sings, he's an I need a hug, and he tells him he has to keep supporting him for the long haul. And he sang to Glenda Bump and Grind intro and says this is for Glenda. Dottie, when he also thanks the fans, these are from March and April. So my question is, how do you know so much about the details of the calls if you didn't help doctor the call? And then she tried to cover her tracks and says, it's been on Twitter. You don't have to follow anyone. There have been several recorded calls with this man who they continue to exploit and make money off his name. A membership is one way. Time out. When you are a YouTuber and you have certain amount of followers, you can set a membership to where you can go live and only your members can hear what you're going live about. Sounds like somebody is jealous because they've been trying to capitalize off of R. Kelly name for a minute. I'm starting to think that Sylvia had to give up a portion of the money that she collected for the transcripts to Sharon Monet and Shawn Harris. I'm starting to think that Choke gave up a portion of the letter money that he got when he had to read them letters that he wrote, majority of, to Sharon Monet and Shawn Harris. So it's right here. And then she says, I can't with her. She's like the others. I tried to give her the benefit of doubt. Why record the man? So question, why didn't you say that when you called her and told her to not sit with me up in New York? After your husband texted you and told you that me and Hollywood Next was sitting at a table together. Make it make sense. Is it that she didn't go along with y'all plan? Make it make sense. And this is your picture. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What y'all doing is wrong. Y'all are trying to exploit. Well, no, y'all are exploiting Robert to the fifth power. And I have so much more that I think I'm going to get into. I have so much more that Sharon Monet is doing. So, when you try to call me out, know what you're doing. So here we go. Will they survive or meet the same fate as the others? Let me shut my mouth. Christina Smith said, my thoughts exactly. Ashley Cohen has put in her appearance. Let me see. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't showing it. R. Kelly Positive PR said, who? Her partner in her firm. Okay, thanks. This one you going in on Kevin Hart. Trying to say he a puppet. This what black folks get for letting people tell us what our history is. And they talking about the ice cream, the Juneteenth ice cream. And then you say, at this point, this on black folks. We, those who are will to continue to make excuses for massa, will constantly try to raise shame. Those of us, man, I'm not reading no more of that. Mm-mm. And then look what she say, raise no money. Everything have to do with money. Malcolm Horn said, if people on YouTube in the R. Kelly sector would stop beefing and keep strictly about his injustice, trying to prove his innocence, man, y'all can be dangerous, seriously. But hey, that's too much like right. No, I'll say this, Malcolm Horn. If you get certain people out of the sector who's trying to keep him in and doing their damnness to keep him in, then it'll be a great sector. And then check it. Well, it looks like she took the advice with the appearance of her partner to the case today. With stuff like this, it proves that she's that Sarah Cara person, because Sarah Cara, the only one that said that she needed to add somebody else. And then she come back on Twitter and say under Sexy Diva 25 and say, well, it looks like she took the advice with the appearance of her partner to the case today. Like I say, at the end of the day, you just got to be patient and put it all together. And you looking at all of the players. Look who all talked to her. Look who all talked to her. Might have Spade talking to Malcolm. But look who slides up under here. You got Big Vi that's talking to Malcolm. But look who slides up under here. So nobody talking about nobody. Pay attention to what Sharon Monet say. That looks like Will Eady. I'm gonna get to the picture that she was saying looked like Will Eady. Hold on. Right here. Melissa Renee said, wow, great catch. And you know, this person said, it appears that we all have been bamboozled when it comes to the allegations of R. Kelly. Why was everyone in his camp emulating R. Kelly? Here is a picture of R. Kelly with. And then it clearly says R. Kelly with younger brother Kerry. Right here, right? That's what it said right there, but we know that's not Kerry. So Sexy Diva said that looks like Will Eady at the bottom, but I told you it's not in order. See, that looks like Will Eady. So one thing I can say, Midas Spade and a Big Vi opinion, they was on Malcolm Horn joint talking to Malcolm. And the terrorist slides in there. And look at this. She's giving advice. And somebody said, well, you know, Tracy might not know that that's who that is. Man, she knows exactly who these people are. She's been talking to these people for 3 years. Let's stop giving these people passes. Oh, look who pops up. This is also a civil trial. He was crucified as well. The case should have been public so people could have seen with their own eyes and heard with their own ears. But guess who pops up? Look who pops up. You don't see him on YouTube like that no more. But he pops up under Sharon Monet. But I thought they didn't know Blockbender, aka DJ Knock. I thought they didn't know him. Surely look like they know him to me. And then he said Tank is giving R. Kelly his flowers on the Drink Champs. Nori is acting as if mentioning his name will tank his show. The chat is screaming, hashtag free R. Kelly. Sharon Monet said this usually happens when things turn around. The same public outcry to put him in will be the same support that will get him out. People should let the process play out. But I thought you didn't know this man. I thought you didn't know this man. And this man came on and said he know for a fact that that's R. Kelly on the tape. And he know for a fact that that's an underage girl. Like I said, these people are not for Robert. My brother might have said they can't steal royalties and or property if R. Kelly is vindicated. They got a beef to eat. And here come the rat. Now, you know, shaking my damn head, all I can do is get back focused. That's why I keep saying, like, and when people be like, Dana, why don't you go certain places? And when you go over there, why you don't speak to certain people? Because I can't fuck with the rats, man. Now, check this out. Mr. Kelly would be out as well if his original legal team put in proper motions for bond. Bond Jean can apply again pending the trial. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Look, she responding to everybody. Everybody goes to her. Everybody reports to her. Why? Because her husband is the PI. And it makes sense. If you feel as though you want to get an upper hand, just lick her ass. And then when you kiss her ass, if she really like you, she'll start fucking with you. Not, well, I don't know. I can't speak on her as far as physically. I don't know. But check this out. Level Up ain't playing. Level Up said, y'all, this is what a Fed looks like. Queen Diva on YouTube at Sexy Diva 781. Look at the language. Continue prayers for you and your client. He works at the MDC. Just popped up a year ago on Everybody Channel gathering info out of nowhere. Facts. 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 So everything I say is justified. And what do this mofo say? This is why Mr. Kelly's trial went as this at did. What? This is why Mr. Kelly's trial went as this at did. Your ignorance continues to present itself with this post. Do you really know what a Fed looks like? Or is it your lack of educational knowledge to decipher? Look at the language. This tells me you're a big dummy. But look who she following. Look who she following. Or should I say, look who's following her. No, it says following. Okay. Why is Jonathan Savage popping up in her feed? Why is Angelo popping up in her feed? But everybody mad because Dana talked to Angelo, that Dana talked to Larry, that Dana talked to Block, that Dana talked to Shit and Tires. I mean, come on, man. Make it make sense. It says, but yet the government forced the juror to just believe he forced them. The juror came in saying they seen surviving R. Kelly docuseries and prior allegation. Juror should have been dismissed. Like I said, April 22nd. This was before Bonjean put this into motion. Wow. And look who's all in this. You got Just Jazz too at Israel setup. Look, I mean, just look at all of the people involved. This case was won. The focus needs to on why no juror has spoken out. No, the focus need to be on this right here. Why are you trying to play both sides of the fence? Now, this is what killed me. After she done told people to go and play the recording that they recorded of Rob, she turned around and say, what information is it that I've leaked? I'm very curious to know. Please let at Jennifer Bonjean, and she tagged her, know that Hollywood Next, aka Felicia Johnson, has recorded her client and has released it online. Did you let her know that? I've let you fanatics know to stop the dumb stuff. Now watch this. If this is not Sharon Monet, I will shut down my channel. Now, I'm going to tell you another reason why. I gave you 40 million already, but I'm going to tell you another reason why. For her to know Hollywood Next, aka Felicia Johnson, I told y'all earlier that she called Hollywood Next her sister, right? So when Hollywood Next didn't go with the plan to send the money to the Cash App, now all of a sudden she trying to get Hollywood Next in trouble. I told y'all the Ace of Spades and the Queen of Spades just met the big joker. Then she say, might I add, the way you crazy fans are behaving around here reminds me of the very female that has Mr. Kelly in this situation, liars and deceitful. Nah, but that sound like you. That sound like you. Now watch this. Pay attention. Sexy Diva 25, Sharon Monet said they need a bench trial from what I'm hearing. Then says, wait a minute. How would a civilian be able to put people on a list? The marshals would need to approve this. Well, if Shawn going around telling people that he's a police chief, the marshals don't got to prove it, because if the marshals already is in favor with Shawn and believe what Shawn say, then hey, Shawn can make a list. Which I knew the list was bullshit from the beginning when Sylvia first said it. I've been watching the whole time. Look, that would be nice, but it was Joycelyn. Well, how you know that was Joycelyn and not his daughter, but that came to visit him? Well, I'll tell you this. The visitor had to be escorted in by Shawn Harris. So how else would she know? Make it make sense. And look, Level Up already said he works at the MDC. Just popped up a year ago. Well, that's what she told me, to come meet her at the MDC. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go to it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. In my Levi voice. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Now you see when he said he works at the MDC, just popped up a year ago on Everybody Channel, gathering info out of nowhere, right? Now I'm gonna stop here. And I'm gonna go here. Because I want y'all to see this. Inbox. Pay attention to what she said. If you have such an issue with me and what I say, you're more than welcome to come voice your concerns. I'm at 80 29th Street in Brooklyn. I'm here from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'll be waiting on your visit. That's the MDC. So it's more than me that caught on to the bullshit that she's saying. It's more than me. And then watch this. This also is going to prove my point. I didn't see her at the court when they played the recording, right? So this guy said, this is what Robert Sylvester Kelly does to black children. Then it says the media is now hearing audio taken from videos, which were played as evidence for the jury during the R. Kelly trial. Stop. I thought they played video. But it says the media is now hearing audio taken from videos, which were played as evidence for the jury during the R. Kelly trial. In the first, a woman could be heard saying, "I'm a stupid bitch, daddy. I want you to fix me," dozens of times in a row through tears. Why is this not put in the motion that the government said for his sentencing? I told y'all it's some things that's going to be omitted. Two women testified that R. Kelly made them make sexual videos with bodily fluids and punishment. One saying she had to smear herself with feces. Stop. Listen. 2 women testified that R. Kelly made them make sexual videos with bodily fluids as punishment. One saying she had to smear herself with feces. While the government is saying, multiple women is saying that they had to smear themselves with feces. Then the government said they see the video with it. Well, you see, that was a lie. When I tell y'all the government lied, I'm not going to lie to you. When I tell y'all something was fraud, I'm not going to lie to you. Then it says in second audio, one can be heard moaning while playing in feces and urine. Here's the thing. If you can't see it, how do you know it's feces? Just because somebody say it makes my pussy wet to play in my shit, daddy, she said. How you know that she didn't want to do that if it was feces? Making sense. But then Sexy Diva, aka Sharon Monet, says this. Sorry, yo, bust your bubble, But that video was a very grown Holly Calhoun, aka Anna. The scene was of a BDSM nature. No children. How do you know that if you wasn't there? And then she said also didn't know a trial was a met and greet. I was there to observe, not to socialize. Maybe if many paid more attention what was going on in that court, you won't still repeat the same incorrect jargon. So wait, I thought you never met me though. This is why I say, man, you people, look, man. That's why I say what I say. Level Up said, beware of this chick right here. He works at the MDC and is leaking information, goes by Queen Diva. This is crazy. You see Tawana Campbell over there? Man, look, that's why I say what I say, man. I'm good. You see all the players that's dealing with this lady. You don't see Midas dealing with her. You don't see Big Vi dealing with her. But you see everybody else dealing with her. Look, that just, man. And then she come back, leave the attorney alone. But she was the main one messing with the attorney. Man. And then right here, Tracy was like, yeah, I think his daughter went to go visit him. And she said that would be nice, but it was Joycelyn. How you know? Keep telling these folks, man. Man, this is crazy. She is all over. Like this is man, look, I just don't get it. And nobody says nothing about this. Well, because, she's giving them their attachments and whatever they feel as though that they should have. And I'm just showing you all of this. Just so you'll know that people are not who they say they are. This is why I say what I say. Like, you can't trust none of these folks. Irish Soul for Kelly, y'all know who that is. Now they're attacking Greenberg. Like I say, their whole characteristics never change. Check this out. It got to the new team too late. Folks were too busy trying to tell people about irrelevant stuff and blaming. Innuendos. So you going after Hollywood next, but then you turn around and you tag her in something about choke. These people are messy as fuck. This don't make no sense. Jason Meisner put this up here. The motion also questions the Mann Act charges, saying prosecutors might consider investigating the many influential, wealthy, mostly white corporate leaders who frequently arrange travel for Palmers, who later conclude that the experience was less than pleasant. This fool Sharon Monet said they touched on all this during trial. The verdict should not have been a guilty verdict. Still don't understand what the jury was listening to. The mother setting up the visit, etc., was all exposed during the trial. What she is putting out is nothing new. So how you going to go after that? I'm telling you. So now you're going after Bonjean. Really? Check this out. All went running over there. That's the only thing I agree with that female on. It was grimy. Level Up said, you are a troll, laughing my butt off. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, this right here is next level extortion. This is next level extortion. She's given directives and everything. And see, and that's why Tim Savage trying to get Glenda locked up. This shit is crazy. Look, has the motion been filed, or did Jennifer Bonjean file for an extension? Anyone know for sure? I'm hearing two different things. She said another extension. Look, Gerald Griggs on Dennis Byron channel at Hollywood Next. Sharon Monet hating. All went running over there. That's the only thing I agree with that female on. He was grimy. So with all this going on, why nobody saying nothing? Then she say the jury was just stupid. They had their minds already made up. Like, come on, man. Like, now watch this. Check it. You forget Andrew Wyatt, sis. That man rode hard for Mr. Cosby when it was unpopular to do so. Who else have y'all heard talking about Andrew Wyatt other than Don Russell? Man, look. I'm just letting y'all see the drama. And she telling people that the appeal is a slam dunk. Then she giving legal advice right here. But she work at the MDC. I'm just saying, man. Look, at the end of the day, y'all be careful. Because these people that sit back and try to make y'all believe one thing, it's not what it is. I done proved everything that they have been doing was bullcrap. Even on the lies that they done told me or told on me. I'm showing y'all what's going on. But I'm going to give you a bonus real quick. Check out this bonus. When I say people go to the surplus store and then try to show a badge, check it out.
Because we were ready to win, it was hot outside, and and then I did show my government badge, so I got a little bit. Oh, okay, so you got a little bit too. Yeah, I got a little bit privilege. Yeah, because I was like, well, what do I get? I show you this. So he was like, oh, you work for the South Side? I was like, no, I work in Atlanta. He said, oh, you do? So you came all the way from up here for that? I was like, yeah, because I had the same badge. When I saw them showing the badges, I was like, yeah, the same badge.
Here we go.
Because we were ready to win, it was hot outside, and and then I did show my government badge, so I got a little bit. Oh, okay. okay, so you got a little bit of food. Yeah, I got a little bit of privilege. Look, this is how we can know that. Yeah, because I was like, well, what do I get if I show you this? So he was like, oh, you work for the South Side? I was like, no, I work in Atlanta. He said, oh, you do? So you came all the way from here for that? I was like, yes, because I had the same badge. When I saw them showing the badges, I was like, you got the same badge.
And when it was reported that she was flashing a badge, she wasn't able to get back into the courtroom until Shawn Harris got her in the courtroom. Like I say, beware the frauds, man. But for all them people that thought I wasn't going to go hard today, understand.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
I'm just saying, some people got to understand the fact that Robert is fighting for his life. He's not trying to have people come up off of him, but these people are trying to make $1 off of anything dealing with Robert, which is sad, which is real sad. So what I'm going to say is this. Y'all be blessed, but I'm going to leave y'all with an R. Kelly tune today. I'm about. If y'all want to donate to the channel, you can hit the Cash App, $official Dana J. Or y'all can hit the tip jar, https://streamlabs.com/Dana J/tip. All right? So check it out.
Jet fly leak static.
Get the bag. Get the bag. Wrong one. Let's do it like this. No, I don't want to do that. I've been playing it all the time. Let's do this one. Oh! Hold on. And before I go any further, let me clear this up because I know it's going to be somebody. And before I go any further, let me clear this up because I know somebody going to be like, oh my God, look at Dana. Look at. Listen, the song before the one that's playing now, y'all heard the audio interrupted that say Jetfly leaks download. That's the song that I sent to Robert's entertainment attorney to show that Robert music is being stolen from him. Just had to clear that up real quick for the slow people. Oh! Yo, can I get 10 more likes?
She's everything to me.
10 more likes.
There ain't nothing she won't do for me. And every man wants a girl like her. No price compares to what she's worth. She saved my life in so many ways. Cause when darkness comes, she's my break of day. And I know I'm blessed for what I got.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. But still I can't seem to tie that knot. Somebody help me. How do I tell my girl that something came up in the plans has changed?
6 more likes.
How do I tell my girl that I'm not gonna be able to make it? I'm going away. Tell me how.
6 more.
How do I tell my girl?
I got a big championship game tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up.
I just can't. Tell me how do I look?
I need 4 more likes.
And have the nerve to say
I appreciate y'all. I need 4 more likes.
Now we have both been together since our roaring high school days. We done walked through all kind of stormy weather. and we have both shared each other's pain. No one could ever come between us two. And I bet my breath that things would never ever change. Now this world of marriage we vowed to, all of a sudden seems so strange. Somebody help me, yeah. How do I tell my girl that something came up in the plans has changed? How do I tell her? How do I tell my girl, yeah, that I'm not gonna be able to make it, I'm going away. How do I tell my girl that I'm sorry,
Tied
baby,
game.
I just can't.
Come on, Boston, pull it out,
Tell
baby.
me, how do I look her in the face? They have the nerve to say I'm not ready.
Like, share, subscribe, everybody, please.
It's all good.
My brother, know our brother.
I grew up in the hood.
Love you back, TT.
How could I let this end when it's supposed to be a family? We can go.
Everyone be blessed. Come on, Celtics.
And I never meant to go and waste the time.
Thank you so much, Lady T.
Ruin her life. I got a bad case of butterflies.
Come on,
Somebody
Celtics.
help me.
Me and Georgia girl gonna beef about this one.
How do I tell
Thank you, A.L. Sterling, and good night.
Something has changed.
I told y'all, forget the code.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. Going away. How do I tell my girl? How do I tell her that I'm sorry, baby?
Forget the code. There's no code when it comes to Robert.
Tell me, how do I look her in the face? Have the nerve to say I'm not ready on my wedding day. How do I tell my girl? This is the worst.
I hate the Warriors, man.
That I ever had to do. How do I tell? But I know that she don't deserve it. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm going away.
So now we know that Queen Diva
How do I tell my girl
is Sharon Monet.
that I'm sorry, baby, but I just make a decision right now. Tell me, how do I look her in the face and have the nerve to say that I'm not ready on our wedding day?
I'm just saying. Now we know that Sharon Monet is Queen Diva and all them other people, sexy, whatever that is, and whatever that is, and all that other stuff. Y'all know. Shout out to Miss Darlene Williams. Yeah. Miss Darlene Williams. There's so much stuff more. Wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. I'm about to show you something else. Hell no. We about to go there. For the people that left earlier, oh, well, I got a bonus. I got a bonus. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. I just love when it falls in my lap like this. How do I tell my mother? I'm going to cover up that. And I'm going to show this. Y'all thought I was lying. This lady needs to be exposed. How can the PI's wife be on social media talking about the case, dragging Bonjean and fraternizing with Debo? She has no faith in the R helping him do dirty work. Queen Diva is Sharon Monet. I know this for a fact, 1,000%. If you recall, Dana, She put your pastor's contact info on Debo's community board. She has done a lot, and she needs to be exposed. Here are a few posts she has made. Let's see. On Angie's channel. Oh, I looked over the Chicago case, and I think we might have an issue. Oh, I keep hearing that young lady is testifying. Did she say yes? Okay. She didn't testify at the grand jury. The father did. The only way you know who testified at the grand jury is if the PI told you, because the lawyers told him. She put the Twitter on pause until after the Bill trial. She'll be back. She knew she had said too much. Look at this. Going after Bonjean. Look at this. It's crazy. When I say they are all connected, look, and look who else she on. That lawyer was told, and she finally took the advice. So Queen Diva is Sarah Cara too. All these fake pages when people just can't be themselves. Look at this. I don't care what they say on me. That is what she does. She's an appellate attorney. Look, here we go. So his attorney should do nothing. I believe you are the Queen Diva, all in the chats, capping that you work at the jail. Who are you? The way you talk and defend that PI, I think you are his wife. Should you be on here giving your client's personal business out, bashing Bonjean? I'm not the only one that see this. I'm glad somebody else see it too. And I already knew it. I just wanted to save this to the end. Look, R. Kelly going to have forensic video expert in his Chicago case. If the rumor is correct that Rashonda Landfair, RL, is saying it's her, what good would that do? Here's my thing, and I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to say this. If Robert do not remove Shawn and his wife, if he haven't done it already, if he removes them, that would be the best thing he could ever do. If he keeps them there, I will totally back away from this all, because that would tell me that he is comfortable with being punished from what she's having people do. Robert ain't telling these people to do that. She is. I'm just saying. I'm just giving y'all words of advice. Robert is innocent, but with people like that around, they will surely make him guilty. Dana J out. Y'all be blessed. Peace.
The boy never let me in, sick with the medicine. On the block distributing right with the medicine. Haters don't like me, heard they wanna fight me. Teflon at your chest, I bet you can't fight these. Mad cause I'm getting dope, Pillsbury ill flow. Niggas love to move slow, you sick of me, don't care though. Yes, I'm a savage, out for the cabbage. Catch the boy armed up, full metal alchemist. Yes, I'm ill, and yeah, I'm so real. Coward ass niggas coming home without an appeal. Damn, how this getting done? Tell me what's the outcome? Anybody wanna see me? Tell them where the fuck I'm from. Patrol homes, red rum. Yeah, we get the job done. Out trying to stack chips, make these haters so sick. If they sick of that, then they really gonna be sick of this. Santa Claus fight ball. Haters, Merry Christmas.
Swimming in you, hey, little mama, said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go look out there, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.